of room as their study. There. That will keep us warm. Aha. Hold on. No, open, damn it. Do you hide secrets? No.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh dear. God damn it. Anything of value in this little room? Just that stuff? That's okay. Some weird ass butt plug. Whoa! It's a weirder ass butt plug. Local history. Play it. Damn it. My brain hurt. Hello? Aha.
castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Always gotta reinforce your castles, I suppose. Aha, a chest. Nice. Is that fucker playing the piano again? Stop it! You aren't gonna mention the blood? The bloody floorboards, I guess. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, that ain't gonna do much good, is it? Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. Oh.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Touch.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Strange. So you broke the fucking ball. That's gonna fucking ruin its resale value. Oh, box. Fucking heavy ass box. Oh, it's just an inkwell. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Yes, I beg to differ, punk. You fucking tore that wall apart.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
There, it's nice and bright. It won't open, it's locked. Ooh, glowy thing. What? There we go. Local folklore. Alstradat and Brenningburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore as Astralolt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brenningburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstradat at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight. Oh no. As he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstradat, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstradat, and like most of those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little. Before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century, it was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the converted Order of the Black Eagles along with the great leaders of this country. So he's a vampire. Ooh. Ah, the glowing ones. Fuck. Damn. We missed one, I think. Wish this evil cow would stop mooing. Aha. We're a genius. Pink got one silky. Huh. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, William and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It is just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm, and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter is being handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would be, in a sense, solve both of my problems. You'd really enjoyed this box. Hey, who are you? Get back here, you fuck. Where did he go? Is he playing the fucking piano again? Stop it! I told you to stop. The fucker got away. The desert dunes were like waves in the sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp the hills moved. Whoa, there's meat. Ow! The meat is aggressive. Let's go get some wine, boys. Use the key on the door to unlock it. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Sorry about that, I was just rearranging my limbs.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
They're having fun. Is this coop right? It fucking is. Okay, first of all, don't close the door on me. That's fucking rude. Anything hidden? No. Aha. Okay, good. That barrel didn't even hit me. Beware when standing in darkness. Did I just faint? Because that barrel was nowhere near me. I mean, I suppose falling barrels can be scary. Hold left mouse while moving with the left stick to push. What's the left stick? Oh, press right mouse. Hold left mouse. Move. There we go. Fucking hell, how strong is Daniel? He's only using one hand. There we go. The barrel contains no oil. Okie dokie. And we gained sanity. That is great. Hello? Oh, hello. What happened in here?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So, the wine was explosive. Ew. Squish. You picked up a tinderbox. That's great. Aha. Aqua ready. Yeah. My name is Wilhelm. Well, Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and my testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honours I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with noble society. I'd like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions, but as we descended the stairs, but he insisted, and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... No longer what? Is it still the same button? Yes. Tasty. That will have no ill effects on us.